My name is Anna Landis-Benz, and I use she, her pronouns. I am a congregant and board member of Merging Waters Unitarian Universalist Congregation. We are a community that draws on the shared values of mindful interdependence, authentic curiosity, and courageous love. We welcome you who are joining us in person and you who are joining us online. It is so good to be together today in all of the ways that we can. If you are with us in person, where we share a space at the United Church of Christ, New Brighton, we are so glad that you are here. We ask that everyone wears a name tag, I remembered mine, in an effort to practice radical hospitality and to build community. Some are available on the welcome table out in the entry area. I have a few announcements. We encourage everyone to take care of your body's needs during the service and engage in ways that help you feel connected, including crafting, doodling, fidgeting, stretching, stimming, etc. The fireside space in the back has lots of room for moving around during the service, and we want children especially to feel free to engage in activities in the back, or to be with their adults, or to move between the two. If you have a pastoral care need, please feel free to reach out to Reverend Krista. Newcomers are welcome to all of our programming. You need not be a formal member. And if you are new to Merging Waters, please consider signing up to receive our weekly e-news, which gives details and links for our events. To sign up, you can include your email address on the sign-in sheet at the welcome table, and check the box that gives us permission to add you to the mailing list. If you are online, there is a connection card available on our webpage. The chalice we light today is a symbol of our faith. It binds us together as one people, a reminder that our strength is in our shared hope for the world, and that our common work is in the creation of beloved community, among ourselves and in the world.
Our opening reading today is First They Came, from Pastor Martin Niemöller. First, they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. And then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. We come into this space today with heavy hearts, aware that there is much happening in the world around us. Today's service will look a little different, but before I get into that, I want us to ground ourselves in singing together. So I invite you to join me in our gray hymnal number 155, Circle Round for Freedom. The words will be up on the screen. If you are on Zoom, please also sing along but remain muted. And for those of us in person, I invite you to rise in body or spirit as you are willing and able, and our choir will come forward and lead us. We'll sing through the whole thing 3 times. think we had a little moment of pre-sight when they chose this month's topic for Soul Matters, which is practicing resistance. How many of us here are practicing resistance? Yes, I would venture to say simply by showing up in this room today, you are practicing resistance. It's been a bang-up start to a year. We are 11 days in. We have seen international conflict. We have seen an attack on our childcare here in Minnesota. And we have seen the murder and killing by federally licensed agents of one of our own community members. Needless to say, we are all holding a lot. We have also seen, and many of us have participated, in flooding our streets with protest and in caring for one another and for those most at risk in deep and powerful ways. So today, I want to do two things with us together in worship here. The first is to make space for what we are holding. Any time we encounter a traumatic event, it can trigger our past traumas. It can sit in our bodies. It can mess with our minds and our emotions, and it certainly does injury to our spirits. So I want to start with holding space for that, and then we will move into later in the service what we as a people of faith are called to do in this moment. I don't know about you, but I'm noticing all of the signs of grief circling through my body and my emotions. I rotate between denial to protect myself when I still have to get food on the table for my kids, and bargaining, trying to say, well, maybe if things had been done differently, maybe if, what if, and deep ache and pain and hurt and heartache. And anger that sometimes bubbles up and feels like my blood is boiling. Take a breath with me. One of the ways we practice our faith and we center love is in reminding ourselves of what it means to be human, and reminding each other that we are loved and that we love one another in the midst of all that we are dealing with.
Please rise in body or spirit for our For hymn number 170, We Are a Gentle, Angry People. We have hymnals on the screen and lyrics on the screen. Yep. Song leaders will come to the microphone. We will sing through the entire piece 3 times.
Nope, sorry, that's me copying.
One time. People at home will be muted and are welcome to sing along.
Sorry, it's all good. Copy paste. It's all good. We have a reading called Breathe by Lynn Unger. Breathe, said the wind.
How can I breathe at a time like this, when the air is full of the smoke of burning tires, burning lives?
Just breathe, the wind insisted.
Easy for you to say if the weight of injustice is not wrapped around your throat, cutting off all air.
I need you to breathe. I need you to breathe.
Don't tell me to be calm when there are so many reasons to be angry, so much cause for despair.
I didn't say to be calm, said the wind. I said to breathe. We're going to need a lot of air to make this hurricane together. Breathe. I don't know about you, but that has been my mantra over the last week. Just breathe. As too often I feel my brain getting fried and fuzzy with fear. When I was young, I watched a movie. I tried to read the books, but it was a little much for me. But I watched a movie. I'm guessing many of you will know this one. I Must Not Fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me, and when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing, only I will remain. Name that book movie. There's my nerds in the back. Dune by Frank Herbert. I am reminded of this during this time where fear is being used as a weapon against us. We are seeing actions in our streets that are causing real harm. We have seen 9 deaths at the hands of ICE. This last one crosses a line in many ways, but it does not make any of the previous 8 any less important or painful. We saw this in the civil rights movement. It wasn't until white lives were in danger and being taken that a broader nation was woken up. Breathe. In this time where fear is being weaponized, and real fear with teeth behind it of what could happen to us, we as a people of faith are called to let that fear pass through us. But we find something on the other side. It's not emptiness. We find love. We are called to remember that even in the middle of this fear, we are not powerless. That our living in love is a thing that can, and perhaps one of the only things that will, change this world. Perhaps not all at once. And perhaps that fear still lingers in the back of our minds, but we are called to not let it stop us from following the call of love. We are a gentle, angry people. We are a gentle, loving people. And we are in this together. Some of our lives are being impacted directly. And our calculations between safety and standing up may look different. Excuse me, I'm going to use a different language than standing up, because not all of us can stand up. Resisting. We all have to do a calculation in our lives about how we can resist and how we balance that with safety, and what safety means and looks like in meeting this particular moment when safety feels like it is being pulled out from underneath us. I want to use my own calculations for a moment, not because they're right for anyone else but me, but to help you think about how you might work through these calculations of what you are uniquely called to do in love in this moment. In my own household, as most of you know, I have a 2.5-year-old and a 7-year-old. I also have a spouse who is a naturalized citizen and a person of color. That can be easy to forget because his particular person of color is not the one currently being targeted, or ones currently being targeted. But it adds into the calculation of what I can do and how I do it. This week, I wanted to run downtown and be present in my stole for everything that was happening. But I knew if I did all the things and showed up everywhere that my own nervous system would shut down and I would not be able to be here holding you all this morning. Afternoon. Still afternoon. So I make choices. I say, how can I lean in and be with my neighbors, many of whom are also immigrants? How can I provide them care? What moments can I show up for? I did go down to 34th and Portland this week, the day after the shooting, and gathered with clergy for a press conference, a place where my unique self could show up and have impact, not by myself, but impact with others. An impact that said, we are here together, standing united. And in fact, I was standing most of that press conference next to Pastor Cynthia, who is the new minister for the UCCNB congregation, whom we share space with. And she and I cried together. We prayed together. And we shouted together, "ICE out now." We renounced the evils of hate and dehumanization. We had a little chuckle over theology that we didn't agree with. But it didn't stop us from showing up together. We don't need to agree with everyone that we partner with to see the humanity and the shared vision of love in this world. In fact, it is a gift to be able to stand side by side with folks who believe differently from us in many ways, but who still see the importance and the value of diversity and community that hold each other. I'm going to check my notes because my trauma response is messing with my memory. How many other people have memories that are being messed with right now? Yeah, a bunch of us. It's a fun part of trauma. Some of us may not physically be able to show up in the ways that we want to. But that doesn't mean we can't show up in the ways that are needed. So I'd like to share a story with us now because I think, regardless of our age, stories and the visuals of seeing images help us to shift our brains and our hearts and our spirits in a little different way. So this is a short one, but it talks a little bit about the ways that we might resist in this time. Give me one moment to get my slides up. This is called Peaceful Fights for Equal Rights. Assemble. Take action. Create allies. Make buttons. Make banners. Make bumper stickers, too. Boycott, boycott, boycott. Specifically, we're talking about Target at the moment and Hilton. Chant, cheer, call someone, campaign, camp out, demonstrate. Don't give up, don't give in. Educate, encourage, endure. Be fearless. Doesn't say reckless, it says fearless. Fly a flag, file a lawsuit, have faith. Give time, give strength, give money if you can. Shake a hand, lend a hand, have hope, be hope. Inquire, inform, imagine, invite. Join others on the journey. Join others in the fight. Knit a hat. We are still in Minnesota. Take a knee. Listen, learn, lead. Light a candle. Write a letter. Pass laws. March, mediate, meditate, motivate. Never stop. Organize, organize, organize. Parade, picket, post, persist, persevere. Pray. Ask questions. Never quit. Quietly do what's right. Read, remember, resist. Stand up, speak out, sit down, sing loud, be silent, strike, turn up the volume. This is me on the highway right now. Unite. Vote, volunteer, keep vigil, be non-violent. Wear it, wave it, work for it, write about it. Explain change, exemplify change, expect change. You can only do what you can do. So, do it. Be zealous. And there's a glossary at the back of this book for anyone who needs help with those words. Shake a hand, lend a hand, have hope, be hope. What of those ways of resisting are you most able to do? Some of them may be flashier and more out there and may come with a risk to safety or a way of showing up bodily that doesn't work for you. Even if the only thing you can do is call a friend, it matters. Every little step, every little action, every little moment we take living in love and resisting matter. The moments I tuck my children into bed and tell them, I love you, no matter what. Teaching them that love is part of resistance. Because while we are in a moment that feels big and is big, it is still one moment in a long line of resistance that goes back farther than we can trace and forward into the future. So ground yourself and show up how you uniquely can. The day after I went down to the site, the way I showed up was taking about a 2-hour nap. Because I knew my nervous system couldn't keep showing up without self-care. Burning out, sitting in fear, is not resistance. Taking care of yourself and your loved ones and showing up in the moments you can, that is resistance. Joy running through the aisles is resistance. Coming to this place and providing a space for each of us to feel seen and heard and loved is an act of resistance. Where are we? Singing is an act of resistance, and giving is an act of resistance. So we are going to practice some of these acts of resistance in giving and singing together, and I'm going to pass the mic back to Anna for a moment.
Let us now enter into a spirit of generosity. Today, any undesignated contributions will support our Emerging Waters regular operating expenses. If you'd like your contribution to go to our monthly community partner, please use an envelope and check that box and indicate for TIGERS, which stands for Transgender, Intersex, Gender Expansive, Revolutionary Resources and Services on your check. Or TIGERRS. Or select January special donation from the drop-down menu if you're donating online. If you'd like more information about TIGERS, it can be found on the table in the lobby. And if you remember back a couple months ago, we had a guest speaker it was representing that organization. Thank you.
As we are having the offering, you are invited to join in to resistance. One of the things that's brought up on how to resist is sing loud. But on this song, we aren't going to sing like Unitarians, looking at the words to see if we agree or not. We're going to sing, we didn't come this far to give up now. I think they might have some of the words up on there that talk about really having them. We'll see. You're invited to join in. There's always the kind of ending on here, friends, let's hold the line. We didn't come this far to give up. I don't know sing that, but if we can pick up from what we're saying, and if they have words up there, there they are. We will sing this out, and we will sing it with some ferocity, some eagerness, worry, fear, and joy.
We didn't come this far to give up now. We didn't come this far to give up now. Friends, let's hold